But if we look at the trends we're seeing, moving special education from Department of Education to HHS. Then the other thing we had recently was an opinion that was released by the Department of Justice saying that the Olmstead decision, that was a Supreme Court decision that said if people with disabilities could live in the community, they should be given the opportunity to do that instead of an institutionalized setting. And so this Department of Justice opinion said that the Olmstead decision does not impose an integration mandate. Now, that is not in keeping with the law. It is not in keeping with the judicial decisions that have preceded it. But it does mean that the federal government is saying that they are no longer going to stand behind that. And that can be really difficult if you have states that are moving toward an institutional model. And then on top of that, we have the Medicaid cuts, which Medicaid cuts end up hurting our population the most because our different waivers, like the home and community-based service waivers, that allow our loved ones to have support staff and to, have jobs coaches, job support. All of that, it's called a waiver because the default is that they can go to an institution. So they are waiving their right to go to an institution or to a nursing home is what it would look like right now. They're waiving that right in order to live in the community. And it is not usually, it is less expensive
Mm-hmm.
for them to live in the community, but they still need supports and services in order to be successful and do that, especially as they're into adulthood. So if you're cutting Medicaid at the same time that you're issuing a Department of Justice opinion that we are no longer going to impose the integration mandate. And if you are also saying that education now falls under Health and Human Services and that we are going to do block grants and trust states to do the right thing, then you are leaving the door wide open for our population to move toward institutionalization.